Yo, Misael is right, man. IOMA Pro 450s at Glendale, Arizona. I'm actually on the Monster Energy Cup track right now. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. I am beyond excited to be here. It has been a long day, and I am pumped to be here watching some racing tonight, hosting some racing tonight. So hopefully the boys put on a show. We got a bunch of people in chat right now. Hopefully you guys do all enjoy the stream. How you guys doing on this fantastic Wednesday? Glendale is of course the track tonight. It is round 3. We're just gonna chill for a bit before I get into hosting a qualifying lobby, and then we'll kick off kind of the official stream for the IOMA 450 Championship, man. Round 3, I think things are gonna get spicy here today. So I'm excited to be hosting. Glendale should be a pretty fun track. For some reason, it seems like a lot of people don't like to race on Glendale, but it is really good for like the TV cams and stuff. So that is one thing I am excited for. Do I have no game sound? Are we good? We got that game sound? It might be really loud. Imagine it's just destroying the eardrums. Hopefully we're good audio-wise. You guys can let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear the music and all that? Please let me know down below. I figured I would just start off the stream here on the Monster Energy Cup, just because it is a brand new track. I don't even think the DLC is supposed to be released yet. Milestone technically hasn't even posted anything, but here we are, man. We are on the Monster Energy Cup, so starting things off with a bang. It's an interesting track too. I will have a video out on it in the near future, but my first time playing it, I don't know if I was a fan of the track. I either loved it or I absolutely hated it, and I couldn't really tell which. Like, this feels like a mountain, like an absolute mountain, man. Like, I don't know. The scaling it's a little off. So the AI, I don't know if it's because it's a mix of 250s and 450s, but they seem to be Cooper jumping off track, Sexton going down. My point is proven. They are sketchy on this track, but it's a fun track. It's definitely a different track layout, and I mean, I can't complain, man. I can't complain. I guess this is the 2011 Monster Energy Cup. It is definitely really scrubbed central, that's for sure. Like, that is for sure. Music's too loud? I caught that with like the corner of my eye. I wonder why I can't hear the preview right now. We need to fix it, you know? I'm gonna show you guys a funky line too. Monitor, monitor, monitor. I wonder if it changed my I usually have it down about like 35, so it was cranked up, boys. It was cranked up. I appreciate it, boys. Okay, okay. Turn mic up. Turn mic up. Do we gotta turn the mic up? Turn the mic up. Music loud. I appreciate it, boys. We are getting things sorted. I keep changing all of my settings, and it definitely doesn't help when things get reset. I need to check one thing. I don't know why. I do have to host qualifying here in a second. Yeah, everything should be working, and everything was working A1 until we clicked live, man. I can't hear any of the I don't know. Anyways, we're good. We're all good. You guys will have to let me know if you can hear the bike or if the bike's too loud. The demon on the sticks. Yeah, Miziel, that was such a fun battle, man. We're good? Yo, okay. I feel like the game might be quiet. Oh crap, AP, I'm sorry, man. I came in hot. You guys find when you resume from resume from being paused, it's like nearly impossible to keep your flow. This section's weird, and honestly, like remembering the 2011 Monster Energy Cup, I don't remember the track being outside of the stadium for this long, but I mean, hey, it's pretty cool, and the stadium itself looks pretty cool. I think Sam Boyd Stadium here, I don't know, man, it's a vibe. It is definitely a vibe. Look at the pits over here too. It's cool. I'm excited for the DLC to come out. I don't think it's gonna be like the next best track in the game or anything, but one thing you can do if you time it right is you can finesse your way over here and kind of launch off of those. Man, I wish it didn't make your bike bug. I wish they would just give us like free roam on this track, and I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't. If you guys are on Xbox, the DLC might be out. It might be because my console is set to be in New Zealand, so it's like 1:50 p.m. Tomorrow for me right now. I'm in the future on Xbox, boys. Cody, what's going on, man? We are Gucci. I'm still confused, man. Still confused as to why. Every time I click stream, everything just breaks. I swear. Oh, Fakers boys gonna rip it tonight. Oh, we have some fun stuff planned with the Fakers Factory, man. I'm excited for the night. I'm excited to get into it. Slowly but surely getting these streams A1, or at least that's the plan. Because I did the RM eSports, RME Triple Crown race last week on Friday. I spent all of Tuesday and Wednesday getting stuff ready for this stream, and then after this stream on Wednesday, went to bed, woke up, went to work, got home, spent all of Thursday working on stuff for Friday's stream, and Friday night when I got home, finished everything up, and then we were live for that event. So it's been a grind. I just finished editing the highlights from round 2, like right before the stream. Literally right before the stream. So it's not going to be a full video or anything, and I'm not sure if I will do like full videos in that style like I did for round 1 anymore. I think just quick recaps. I'd rather spend that time editing like a quick recap of the series or of the race, so that I can play it here on stream and kind of get the viewers up to speed with what's going on from the previous round and in the points and everything. So yeah, there's a whole new Monster Energy Cup tab for those of you guys that don't know. So is that track not out yet? I'm not sure. Is the Monster Energy Cup out? Actually, shout out to DK Coltrane, currently the series points leader. He let me know. Today's been a grind. He let me know right when I got home from work that Monster Energy Cup was released. So I ended up, the plan was to just work on stuff for this stream, but I ended up recording a Monster Energy Cup video, and that's why I was still on Monster Energy Cup. My Xbox hasn't been off since, I don't know, 5 hours ago. So that video is gonna hopefully come out tomorrow, depending on how smooth tonight goes, and if I edit it, if I have the energy and the motivation to edit it after tonight. The IOMA Championship, man, round 3 of 12, and things are already getting spicy. So it's gonna be a crazy season in my opinion. The points, of course, DK Coltrane, after winning the first 2 rounds, he is leading the points tonight. $40 on the line for that main event winner. I gotta get the Instagram. I feel like this is a name I should know too, and I'm gonna butcher it. Trevi36 on Instagram. Fallen Taish. My dude coming through, hooking it up with the donation for the series. I gotta get invites going out. Physics on advanced collisions off qualifying, yes. I don't think this actually matters. It doesn't change the qualifying length, so we'll make the boys run realistic. Let's go. I wonder if I still have my checklist. Smokey, what is going on, man? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Just got home. The man, the myth, the legend. Of course, Smokey streaming the PC side of the IOMA Championship. Okay, so Glendale, Arizona. I think that's all I have to change at this point. If you guys notice something that I'm doing wrong and you know is wrong, please let me know in the chat. It would be greatly appreciated. Gotta have a collab with Smokey. We talked about it, and honestly, I think just because life, we both kind of didn't talk about it after that. Me and Smokey talk a lot, though. So it'll probably happen. It'll probably happen. We need to make it happen. I'm so bad for that, man. I'll be like talking to people and then next thing you know, I just don't answer, or like plans we have never actually happen. So if you guys feel like you're in that situation with me, just keep on to me, man. It'll happen eventually. It's nothing personal. It's literally just the way I am. I'm so bad for that. It's not even just like a YouTube thing. It's like in real life too. Like I'll read. My dad will text me in the morning when I'm at work. I'll read it and I just won't reply, and then I'll get home and be like, oh yeah, I just never ever responded. It's bad. I think it's probably because I just have so much on my mind, like so much going on that I'm just from like one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So it can be tough. The little bro, hey, let's go. once the pandemic and everything is gone, maybe I gotta make it down there and see if we can get some vlog action with Smokey. P-Job's already in here, let's go. Okay, I need Cryptic. I've learned throughout my few days of hosting races that it's easier to just search for Cryptic in here, and is that wrong? Yeah, that's wrong. It's just CRP because his name's different and it can be hard to find on your friends list. Yo, look at the boys hooking me up and getting everyone in here. Are we running with Gimme the Sticks up in here? I need P-Job's in here, I think, right? Cryptic, I just invited him. We'll send him another one just in case. Parker. I have all of these guys too, and this is taking me like 6 years to get done right now. Legit. This is why you just gotta focus. You just gotta focus and go through the list. Skull Crusher, QRS. Let's get all the boys. Oh crap. Who is not supposed to be in here? Butternuts, that's for sure. We don't need no butter on the nuts tonight, boys. Or is this how we're stacking it? Who are we missing right now? Oh no. How does this even happen? That just means people be inviting people, unless I invite the wrong people. Alright, Rocky's in here. Cole's in here. Is Dirt Shark in here? Dirt Shark's in here. Is Hunt in here? Hunt's in here. Blue. Blue. Cryptic. Cryptic is in here. Okay. I was inviting him like 6 times. Parker is in here. I don't think Legit is in here. Legit is not in here yet. Skull Crusher is not in here yet. And P-Job just left for some reason. KTM's in here. And is Pancake? Pancake's not in here. These 2 boys ain't in my group. I don't think they're in any group. Unless I need to refresh. Maybe I just need to refresh. That might be my goon moment. Gratato. What do we do? Give you a sec. Yeah, I gotta give the boys the boot, I think. Unless, unless we're running with, Give Me the Sticks. I know he raced last round, and I don't see him on the, qualifying list. So there's Skull Crusher. I need P-Job again, though. The boy P-Job. I was gonna run the recap when I was doing this, but I got talking and I totally forgot. So, P-Job needs a few? Okay. For PJ, we will wait on the man PJ. I think I got a kick, give me the sticks. And then I think we're good. I wonder if Give Me the Sticks didn't sign up or if he got missed in a qualifying group or what. But if everyone's here for our group, we might have to mix it up, give him the boot, and yeah. All right, we're giving PJ the 3 minutes. All right, we're giving him the 3 minutes. I think I need a kick. Give me the sticks, and that makes room for him. Let's just run through the list. I know Rocky Chop's in here, Cole's in here, Dirt Shark's in here. I know Hunt's in here. Blue's in here, Cryptic's in here, Parker's in here, Legit is in here. He got in. Legit and Skull got in. KTM is in, and are we missing Pancake? Who else is extra? Slicks. I gotta give Slicks the boot. Or did he get missed for Oh, he's in Group B. My boy's in Group B. I'm sorry, my dude. Give him the boot, so that makes room for one of them. I can invite Pancake. Pancake, I don't even think I've invited Pancake yet. There's B-Job. I feel bad for giving the second place finisher of last round the boot, but yeah, that was my bad. I had to figure that out. That was 100% my bad. People in the wrong group. I don't know how they got in. I didn't invite them. You guys out here trolling me or what? That makes it so much more complicated. All right, we are good. Glendale collisions are off. Physics locked on advanced. Qualifying is on. And if all the boys are ready, then I think we are ready to jump into qualifying. Of course, guys, this is round 3 of the 450 IOMA championship here on Xbox. Parker's not in this group. Yeah, he's 8th, boys. Parker's 8th. Stop trolling. Our lobby's good. Our lobby's good, right? I'll run through it one final time, alright? We got Rocky Chop. We got Rocky Chop. Cole's in here. I know Dirt Shark's in here. Hunt, Blue, Cryptic, Parker, Legit, Skull Crusher, PJ got in, Pancake got in, and KTM. We are good. We are running it. Let's go, boys. I would rather just take the extra 10 seconds to make sure rather than loading in and realizing I gotta restart. I know it's a learning experience. It is definitely nerve-wracking when, of course, the live stream in its own is can be stressful, and then you're hosting and it adds stress when things aren't going right, but you just gotta sit back, relax, double check things, and we are good. Let's go. Qualifying here in Glendale. Of course, if Milestone ever fixes the game, we will be able to get some we will be able to get some bike sound in the mix here, but for now I think we start things off following the man leading the points right now, DK Coltrane. He starts off the season with 2 back-to-back wins. We're gonna have to see if tonight he can hold on for that 3rd win. It's gonna be a battle. Of course, I don't think the competitors Rocky Chop, Dirt Shark, and if Gimme the Sticks gets in, I'm not sure if he will get in for the night, but he did finish on that podium last night. They're all gonna be there contending. Of course, everyone here is fast. Everyone that makes A-Main has that speed, so Glendale's a fun track too. Let's get into some TV view up in here just to show off truly how good. Oh no. Oh no. The technical difficulties. That's like the third time I've changed my batteries today. I think I changed my batteries and put in dead batteries. So yeah, we didn't get to see Cole finish out that lap, but it does look like he did jump up to the top step, if my controller ever... Oh, he jumped up top, and I think P-Job actually jumped in right behind and took that spot. Parker, everyone's jumping around right now. So, qualifying, it does take a little bit of time for everyone to run some laps. Obviously, it's not easy to run the fastest of the fastest lap times, so 10 minutes on the clock total. We're now sitting at 8 minutes remaining. Depending on how you play it out, you can probably get around, well, I think Glendale's a little longer than a minute, so 7 laps. If you use that return to pit feature, you can, of course, bust out a few more attempts at laps, but you're not going to be running full laps at that point. It'll have to be, if you make a mistake, hit that reset. And it's interesting to see kind of how people attack qualifying. Everyone attacks it differently. You see people go out and they just flow the track. You see people using the return to pit feature and resetting, so... Cole jumps up to the top. Rocky Chop in now third with Dirt Shark. We just watched him finish out that lap and he moves into that second spot. Let's see if Rocky Chop can actually retaliate here and run a decent lap. He just comes across the line. Doesn't look like that's gonna be enough. Let's see if he can hold it together here. Of course, Coltrane, DK Coltrane, that points leader. Dirt Shark and Rocky Chop started off the season super strong at round 1. Dirt Shark did see some struggles at round 2 there, and we had Gimme the Sticks jump up onto that podium, but so far it looks like DK Coltrane and Rocky, who we are currently on board with, they're running some solid laps. They are fast, and they're going to be some title contenders here in this series. I don't think anyone has jumped up past Rocky Chop at this point. This view is so interesting, man. Like that side GoPro view. I think it is cool though. Milestone does a really good job with the camera views for content like this. I would say Rocky's hit a pretty decent lap. I mean, he's still charging to that finish line, diving to the inside, which might not be the race line, but there you go. That was actually the fastest lap in qualifying right now. We chose a good time to go on board there with Rocky Chop, and man, the controls are so funky. How do I get out of this? So Rocky Chop with that lap, like I said, that's the fastest lap so far in qualifying at about the halfway point. He comes in that P1. Cole's just about to finish a lap, so we'll have to see if it does change anything. Dirt Shark in P3, we've talked about them a bunch here so far in qualifying, and I think they're solidified into that top 24 moving on in to the night show. Legit jumping up past PJ. Looks like PJ has maybe gotten, oh, he used, I believe when it does that, he used the reset feature, the return to pit feature, and it doesn't actually bring me with him. He just resets and disappears off my screen, and it makes me spectate someone else. He's Jay chillin', someone Jay chillin' on the track there. Good thing collisions are off session times. So Rocky Chop with that 106.385. The top three, man, the top three within 200ths of a second of each other. So Rocky Chop with a 106.385 right now. DK Coltrane with a 106.518. And Dirt Shark with that 106.618. Legit in 4th, PJ in 5th, Parker in 6th, Blue in 7th, Hunt Claps in 8th, Pancake in 9th, Skullcrusher in 10th, Cryptic in 11th, and KTM in 12th. Times ranging all the way back to the 111 range, so a pretty big skill gap here on Glendale, which is something I personally think Glendale has always had in pretty much any Supercross game. It seems like if you're fast on Glendale, you can run some really fast laps, and it's tough to actually break in to that super speed. I don't know, man. Some people can just hit some insanely fast lap times on tracks like Glendale. I don't think Parker has the best flow through that rhythm. Blue coming into that corner hot. Is it gonna be a heater? Might have been a heater, but not enough to move him up anywhere on that leaderboard. Hunt busting out that triple. Gonna rail that corner, get a good drive for that outside. Flat corners on this track might be tough, especially after that whoop section. Coming into that that corner after the whoop section with a bunch of people on your tail. If you try to dive to that inside and someone tries to dive to the inside of you, that might just be costly. So definitely a tricky section. I feel like I said, Glendale, you can definitely find like a whole nother level of speed, but it is tough to run those laps consistently. Cryptic, surprise. Definitely unexpected, jumping up into that top spot here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this session. The way this works, for those of you guys that don't know, there are multiple qualifying groups. Oh, and then he goes down. Cryptic eating the dirt right there. I don't think we've spectated the JIT at all so far this session. Oh, hitting the tough blocks. I would say that's probably his lap down the drain, sadly. Is Parker on a heater? I'm just trying to see someone set a fast lap. But basically, there are more than one qualifying group. This isn't the only qualifying group that's going on right now. I believe there are 4 sessions going on, and only the top Parker going down too in that section. But only the top 24 times actually make it in to the heat races. From the heat races, we take... Is this section jinxed? I switched to Dirt Shark and he dies in the exact same section on the track. That has to just be a cursed section of the track. We'll have to keep an eye on that all night long. Maybe that's just coincidence, but like, I think I just witnessed at least 3 or 4 Cole jumping off track there. And yeah, so he hit that reset and it threw me to Dirt Shark. So many people crashing in that section. That's gnarly. Anyways, 5 move on from that heat race. From both heat races. From the heat races, we go into the LCQ. And we take the top 2 from the LCQ. So 10 from the heat races total, and then the 2 from the LCQ make the top 12. And from there, we go racing for that A main event. So it's gonna be fun. I'm hoping we get to witness some gnarly old battles. And we get to see some chaos go down here tonight. 40 seconds on this clock. We've been on Dirt Shark for a while now. Cryptic still shook that he jumped up out of nowhere. He was kind of buried in the field there, and must have just threw together one solid lap and brought it up to the top step of that. Look at how close they are. Top step of the leaderboard. He's in that pole position right now in this group. 106.350. Smokey, my guy, with the big hogs. You absolutely, dude, we went blurry for the big hogs, dude. We go brazy. My dude, greatly appreciated. Smokey always showing the love. Of course, if you guys haven't checked out Smokey's channel, you guys should already know about Smokey. Did Rocky get another lap, or is he done? I can't tell. That's definitely autopilot, eh? There's no way that's Rocky Chop out there. But if you guys don't know about Smokey, which you already should, he's always doing a ton for the moto gaming community. He's a true moto gamer, so check him out. I'm telling ya. I am telling ya. I have no charged batteries or something. I'm gonna miss the end of the session. What a troll. Maybe that's why my batteries died in the IOMA race. There's no way. There's actually no way. Maybe I'm just so electric I'm draining the power out of my controller. Like, what the heck? So that's 2 times so far this stream. What's my battery at on this? It doesn't look fully charged, so I'm kind of worried about that. Just in time for the leaderboard, boys. Better plug that thing in, dude. I might just have to buy a wired controller. For real. That's been happening way too much. Way too much. Anyways, ending qualifying. Of course, Cryptic with that surprise lap. That was like out of nowhere. Unless I just missed it. But he jumped up out of nowhere to that top spot, 106.350. Rocky Chop with that 106.385. And Coltrane with that 106.518. Send the pictures off. We can confirm that. Of course, IOMA, all the boys doing all the work behind the scenes, making tonight possible. And hopefully making everything go smoothly behind the scenes so that I can hopefully make everything go smooth here on the racing side of things. So that's qualifying in the bag. Cryptic, what do you guys think about that, jumping up to the top step? And just to show you guys what I was talking about, there's another level of speed here on Glendale, 106.3, and it ranges all the way back to Skull Crusher with that 110.323. Crazy. It's a pretty big range. That's what, almost an exact 4-second gap right there. Woody with the follow, my guy. I appreciate it, my guy. MX Bikes on the one monitor, stream on the second. Yo, Smokey, I dig your setup too. With the second monitor above. I have my TV up there, but I feel like it's not the same. We live, come hang out. At this point, qualifying groups are going to be organized into heat races. Of course, like I said, the top 24 times moving on into the heat races, and that night show getting a shot at that A-main. $40 is on the line, so we are going to witness some gnarly... Man, when $40, when there's money on the line, we're going to witness some gnarly racing. I can almost guarantee it. No way a 110 is getting me into the night show. I'm telling you, the top guys are on another level here today. Glendale is truly one of those tracks where they can be there can be such a big skill gap. So get all the hotties in here, Smokey. Let's go. Alright. So I think while the boys are actually organizing everything, while we are getting ready for that first heat race of the night here at round 3, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll start this, so if the boys want to race this, they can and get some experience. Bull, what's going on, man? Hey, thanks for coming by. And we're gonna run a commercial here, and I'll get the lobby set up, and we'll be back to get everyone in here for heat race number 1. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the stream, smash that thumbs up button for me. If you are on YouTube, show some love, show some support. We will be here every Wednesday around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time streaming these events, and hopefully they just get better and better and better. Yo, Bull, we're doing good, man. How about you? Axis loves Glendale. Is it a fun track to race on? I feel like it could be a frustrating track to race on, but I mean, I witnessed Axis do work in a race on Glendale the one night. So anyways, that is qualifying in the bag. We'll have to see how everyone stacks up when all the times come in. I hate how it ends it. I totally forgot it ends it. Oh, that's frustrating. Are we good to go? I think the boys are good to go. I'm gonna get everything set up. We're gonna run that commercial and we will be back. Alright, guys.
What's going on, IOMA eSports fans? My name's Checkers from Racetech, and I'm here to tell you about something really rad. That's right, Racetech Gold Valves, bro! Plush feel, drastically improved bottoming resistance, and increased traction. All 100% guaranteed and made right here in the USA. Oh yeah, extra suspension, might as well go faster too. Check out Racetech Engine Services and get hooked up on your next rebuild or high performance engine modification. Racetech.com, check it out. Later, boys.
Look like Legit has the slight edge coming into that first corner. Legit snuck around that inside, and the pack is stacked. Pull up into that second spot, him and Rocky Chop, they are set to battle for 18 minutes right now. Cole is into the lead in the blink of an eye. These guys are banging bars like no tomorrow. Cole's starting to open up a lead. So Rocky Chop makes a mistake and Gimme the Sticks goes on by. Dirty Shark must have went down. So we are on to that last lap. The train has done what it needs to do. Rocky Chop is close. I'm not sure if it's close enough at this point. Look like Legit has the slight edge coming into that first corner. Legit snuck around that inside, and the pack is stacked. Pull up into that second spot, him and Rocky Chop, they are set to battle for 18 minutes right now. Cole is into the lead in the blink of an eye. These guys are banging bars like no tomorrow. Cole's starting to open up a lead. So Rocky Chop makes a mistake and Gimme the Sticks goes on by. Dirty Shark must have went down. So we are on to that last lap. The train has done what it needs to do. Rocky Chop is close. I'm not sure if it's close enough at this point. Alright guys, I believe we are just waiting on one more qualifying group to finish up, so bear with us. We will get the racing action back going here very shortly. Of course, if you guys are just joining us for the stream, this is round 3 of the 450 Pro Championship with IOMA eSports on Xbox, of course, here in Supercross 4. The track for tonight is Glendale, and the boys are flying. It's gonna be a gnarly night of racing. It looks like Wasabi makes a return and jumps up to the top step of qualifying with a... Is that a 65? 105. 105? Oh, that's confusing, man. I mean, if you can do math, it's not that confusing, but 105.949. Cryptic, which we saw in our qualifying session there, is in second with a 106.35, and Rocky Chop in third right now with that 106.38. So it's gonna be an interesting night. The top guys are definitely moving, so I think they are finalizing everything. While we do kick off the night here, before we kick off the night and get into the heat races, we're gonna do a little team showcase with the Fakers Factory. I think they took over social media today with this one, at least the moto gaming side of social media today with this post. Of course, shout out to Moist Plastic Bag for hooking it up and giving me, well, I'll just let the clip speak for itself. You guys can enjoy this, and hopefully we will be back shortly with that heat racing action. Alright, so enjoy the Fakers Factory team showcase.
Is hate us because they ain't us. Peanut butter and jealous. Haters gonna hate, and ain'ters gonna hate.
I've been flying, I ain't gon' hold you. I'm just saying, feel like Goku. You ain't real, you like tofu. Deep fry my Bible, that's called soul food.
Is hate us because they ain't us, because they ain't us. Hate us because they ain't us.
Stop it. Don't say it again.
Alright, Fakers Factory, man. Of course, if you guys enjoyed that team showcase, check out Moist Plastic Bag on Instagram. I love the name. We have Heat 1 loaded. I do want to double check that everything is correct here just before we get into it. That was perfect, man. I do have a few more commercials to play as well, but I don't have them set up to play individually, and they're like halfway through a commercial roll, and I didn't want to start spamming you guys with like the IOMA commercial over and over and over again. But hopefully you guys enjoy the content to keep things semi-entertaining in the downtime. I think the highlights from the previous round are definitely something that Slick's supposed to be in here. He is. Okay, good. KTM, I think we're good. Moto Daddy, Braylon, Clapper, we are good. Streaming both heats, yes sir. I believe I will be doing both heats. So yeah, Faker's Factory. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. We'll have to see how the team performs. Of course, we will have our eyes on them tonight. Al Blue, he was in our qualifying session in Cryptic, bringing that speed, qualifying in, I want to say, second spot. Let me confirm. Yeah, second spot. So it's going to be an interesting night. We're going to kick things off for heat race number 1. Race length is on medium. Qualifying, nope. Collisions are on and physics are on advanced. Once, if Hunt is ready, we will get her going once he readies up. Let's go. If you guys are excited, let's get some hype in the chat. We are loading into, of course, the State Farm Stadium of Glendale, Arizona. Heat race 1, and this is going to be our first taste of racing action for the night. Cryptic isn't on Fakers. Is it a different Cryptic? They need to update the roster, boys. I need to get in the loop, too. I'm so out of the loop with all the teams and everything. How many White Claws have you had tonight? 13 and a half? Alright, let's go, boys. I know you guys will correct me. Anything I say wrong, you guys got me in the chat anyways. Wasabi with that fastest qualifying time. Of course, he is in the other heat race. So we'll get to a little bit of the Wasabi taste in the future. But here we go. This is a pretty stacked heat race. You guys can take a look at the field here. They're all ready. Let's go. He's on Redemption. Hey, my apologies, boys. I will see if they will update that. The goon moments. Alright, let's go. Cole didn't get a great jump. Look at Gimme the Sticks. This is his second round of the season, of course. He showed up and got on that podium at round 2. He is chilling. Got a good start, but I think it was Braylon who kind of squeezed around that inside. Cole didn't get an amazing jump, but I must have missed a gnarly pile up at the back there because that... Dang, that was gnarly. He wanted to run pink gear. Is that like shots fired? Alright, yo. We'll get that sorted. That's my bad. Once again, shout out to the Fakers boys and Moist Plastic Bag for that edit. Cole took the lead early on in this heat. Of course, 9 minutes remaining. A lot of racing action. Give Me the Sticks. Got a good start. He is up front and Squirrely Sally in that sand section, allowing Fat Jesus to squeeze on by for that second spot. Hunt in 4th right now, and we have Braylon lurking in P5. Of course, 5th is that last transfer spot, and this right here is usually where the most intense battle goes down in these heat races. Was that Hunt going down? So Cryptic moves up into 5th. Of course, on these first few laps, Cole must just be running clean laps, doing exactly what you want to do. Hit clean lines. He got a clean track ahead of him, and it's so tough to avoid the chaos. You can see how far he's pulled out front already over Jesus and Gimme the Sticks. Let's see what Sticks does here. Locks up, brakes, hugs that inside. This is going to be a tricky section because someone can dive to that inside and just steal that line when you want to rail that outside line. Of course, the outside line is kind of the racing line, but you want to protect those insides at all costs. Braylon in 4th, and I think those guys are kind of solidifying themselves in the front early on. And the back of the pack is starting to scatter all over the place. Look at Cole's lead right now. absolutely checking out with it. He is almost this whole entire side section ahead, which is insane. Give Me the Sticks kind of leading the pack, quote unquote, in second place right now, with Jesus just lurking behind him, Braylon in fourth. They're all going on off of that table. Hunt has that fifth spot. It'll be interesting to see if he can break away from the rest of the pack, or if someone else that's buried right now with 7 minutes left, if they're gonna work their way up through the field. I think we should take a note out of Smokey's book. Oh, see that corner, it can be tricky after that whoop section. Someone's gonna come in hot, miss the brakes, and clean someone before the night is over. I can guarantee it. I think we should maybe go on board with someone that's in the pack so we can get some racing action. V-Shift's running in 7th right now, so he's just lurking right outside of that transfer spot. And these heat races, even though they are 10 minutes, they go quick. So when you get a chance to make a pass, oh, he gets a good drive over those two tabletops. That's kind of just a section of luck, getting a good flow through there, and oh, we witnessed. Was that Hunt going down? Someone went down there. So that moves V-Shift. Braylon. They're in transfer spots. Cryptics lurking. I can almost guarantee you Cryptic's gonna work his way up to the front just because of that qualifying time, as long as he can keep it on 2 wheels. Right there, that inside that I've been talking about, already proving to be a passing opportunity. And then it's interesting to see him just leaving that outside, or that inside there, wide open, going to that outside, just because you can dive to that inside and kind of take advantage of someone when they go to that outside in that section. Look at how spaced out the leaders are. This is absolutely insane right now. Sean's got 70 inches of Goonzig on the TV right now. Let's go. What is up, 70-inch Goonzig? Wasabi P1 in qualifying. We'll get to see that action in the next heat. Halfway through right now. I'm amazed at the lead by Cole right now. Cole has... There you go. He's diving to that inside. And that shows you can still bust out that double-double in that finish line section. So going to that outside before the finish can be a risky play if someone like DK Coltrane is behind you. They dive to that inside and they are gone. They take that position. He is flying though, clearly running some good laps right now. Nothing to get in his way at this point. Give Me the Sticks, of course, he's in a solid P2. If you take a look at the mini-map, these guys are absolutely gone. I mean, Cole is going into the 180-degree corner after the next rhythm section. And Give Me the Sticks, it does look like Fat Jesus is catching him just a little bit at this point. But I think those three... Did I say that backwards? I feel like I said that backwards. You guys know what I mean. I feel like they're solidified in the top 3. DK Coltrane, Give Me the Sticks, and Fat Jesus. Cryptics in 4th, and this is, like I said, this is where the battle goes down for this 5th spot. Braylon on the inside, not getting, so just think get the drive through that rhythm. Gets the drive through the whoops though, but doesn't have that inside line. What's gonna happen in this next corner? Is Braylon gonna go for the pass? Both of them going to that outside and kind of just follow the leader through that section. I guess when you're so close to that transfer spot, Braylon probably doesn't want to risk it this early on and end up making a silly mistake when that transfer spot is right there within that grasp. Moto Daddy is lurking though. He is kind of, I would say, the only one with 3 minutes remaining that has some potential at getting up into 5th. KTM here, he is a little bit leading this little pack, and I think these guys are battling. They are banging bars, but yeah, they're a little far back from this 5th place battle that's going on. And the top 3, like I said, they are gone. Moto Daddy making his way up into 6th, and V-Shift in that danger zone. I would say actually, I guess the top 4. Top 4 are like solidified right now. With only 2.5 minutes remaining too. Cole hit the Jets. I am shook by that. The train continuing to bring momentum into round 3. You can't deny it. We'll have to see if anyone can put a stop to it, put a roadblock out there on those train tracks, because man, so far starting things off strong here at round 3, and when you have that momentum going, it can be deadly. Give Me the Sticks is also putting in a solid race. It does look like he pulled out from Fat Jesus a little bit, and Cryptic's actually catching up to Fat Jesus. V-Shift must have capitalized on Moto Daddy making a mistake. I mean, he still is pretty close, but they're not locked in a battle like they were before. So V-Shift being in that danger zone right now, in that final transfer spot, with the pressure kind of easing, that gives him a little bit of room to focus and kind of ride his own race, not worrying about who is directly behind him. If I know Moto Daddy though, in these last minutes of this race, we're probably going to have, depending on how Cole, I would say, yeah, we're going to have 2 more laps to go. I think Cole will easily make it to that finish line in a minute. So probably 2 more laps. Moto Daddy's probably going to put on that charge. V-Shift can't make any mistakes if Moto Daddy puts in a solid 2 laps here. It's crazy how much mistakes cost you, especially at this level. If someone is behind you running perfect laps and you slip up once, that's time down the drain. Does look like V-Shift is starting to open up a gap though. Legit, I don't even know if we've seen Legit at all in this race so far. He is locked in 7th right now. He's been a name that's been popping up on the streams fairly regularly within these rounds, putting himself in a good position so far in the first 2 rounds. So we'll have to see what goes down if he doesn't get up into 5th in that LCQ. The Motorsport boys, man, the rivalry is, we'll have to see what goes down tonight. The rivalry is getting strong here in round 3 with Redemption, of course, Rocky Chop, and Rocky Chop being one of the top dogs, as well as Cole and Dirt Shark. The 2 teams are kind of clashing heads, with Rocky Chop riding for Redemption. We'll have to see. I would say those are kind of the 2 top dog teams right now, Redemption and Motorsport. But hey, it's early in the night. The main event is when it all counts. Cole is getting it done right now. Just, man, got out to the early lead and hit the Jets on these boys. Give Me the Sticks in 2nd still, and Jesus in 3rd. These guys have not switched up. I would say almost the whole entire race they've been running like that. Cryptic is in 4th. And V-Shift has actually caught him. So I would say Cole is onto that last lap and the white flag is out. When these guys cross the finish line, that means 1 lap to go. They just gotta ride it on home. They have a big old gap over Legit in 6th here. Legit needs to put on a charge though. He is just outside of that transfer spot right now. Let's go on board with the man. Let's see if he can put in a solid ride. I'm assuming at this point, unless anything crazy happens, the top 5 are kind of solidified. So Legit gonna put in a desperate last lap and hope for a mistake here. So far it looks like he is railing. He's on rails out here at Glendale. All he needs is 1 little slip up from V-Shift, and that could potentially give him the opportunity for the pass. Doubles up to there, singles off. Cole is gone. I tried to catch him before he got to the finish line, but too speedy. He hit the Jets in this race. So Cole taking that first transfer spot. Time is ticking here in this race. Give Me the Sticks with a little wheelie down the straight and across the finish line in P2. Fat Jesus He's gonna dive to that inside. There's no pressure behind him. He's coming across. Yo, V-Shift, we missed it. V-Shift comes across in 4th and Cryptic holds on to the transfer spot. Comes across in 5th and legit was actually closing. I would have loved to see one more lap in that race just to see how legit played that out. I think Cryptic and V-Shift might have gotten into a little bit of a battle. Coltrane dropping down into the 1:05s. I believe that is quicker than his qualifying time by, let's see here, almost a second. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So Cole, give me the sticks. I'm Fat Jesus, V-Shift, and Cryptic moving on to that A main. Everybody else here, legit. Moto Daddy, KTM, Braylon, Slicks, Clapper, and Hunt Claps. They are going to that LCQ. There you guys can see lap times. So it looks like it ranges from Cole hitting the fastest lap with that 105.8 back to, I think there was a 110. Clapper with a 110.322. So DK Coltrane riding for the Motorsport team, coming out with that heat race win. Motorsport Racing on top in heat race number 1. Guess some pictures for the IOMA boys. I mean, they probably already have them, and I think we can go get heat race 2 set up. 105, these guys are absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. Oh, I gotta remember to not skip that. I can't skip the podium scene. Someone has to remind me in chat next time. Or else I'll skip right on through that bad boy. Yeah, so Cryptic's actually Redemption. Okay. So that's totally my bad, boys. Getting all confuzzled, and if someone on the team wants to let me know if it is incorrect on the website, and like I'm sure it'll be no issue to fix it, we can get that fixed. Unless there's 2 Cryptics, there might literally be 2 Cryptics. That is totally a thing. Unless there's a team change, anything can happen. Anyways, that is heat race 1 here at round 3 in the bag. I think we witnessed, I don't know, that was a pretty spread out heat race. I think I missed that last lap battle between V-Shift and Cryptic. I think they were banging bars there, but other than that, the people at the back of the pack probably banging bars and costing each other time, and not able to make any progress up towards the front of the field. So the leaders really just spread out right from the get-go in that heat race. Standard event type, 450s, no qualifying, collisions on, physics on advanced. We got heat race number 2. I think I actually have everyone. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's get everyone up in here. Starting things off by changing the tracks so I don't forget. Wasabi. Of course, the fastest qualifier of the night. I think DK Coltrane in that race there did run a pretty similar lap. It was pretty close. Rocky Chop up in here, Dirt Shark. I think this heat might be, I don't know, obviously everyone is super duper fast, but this heat might be a little more stacked. Parker, Blue. So boy. Is he offline? I think he's always offline. Sneaky little bugger. Blaney. I think I have him. Of course, Steezy. Where's Pancake at? Pancake, my guy made it into the night show. We'll have to see if he tosses some pancakes for the boys. I actually don't know if I have Robinson. I actually might not. which is surprising. Of course, Robinson hosting the 250 side of things here on Xbox. What is it, Robinson 19? I should know that, man. I should definitely know that. 19. Probably have him on everything except Xbox at this point. And then this last rider, I have no idea. I've never... Lugerio? Jumping on into the top 24. Is that right? I believe that's right. Invite him up in here. Whoo, you're getting speedy at that. Whoo, go Louis. Uh-oh. I have it on short. Oh, saving me. Who is it? Parker, my guy in the chat. You absolute legend. Absolute legend. So yeah, let's do the check. Race length, medium, event type, standard, class 450, no qualifying, collisions on, physics on, advanced, Glendale, Arizona, and of course, Parker with the clutch. With the clutch in the chat. I totally would have started it, I think. If everyone was in the lobby right now, we would have been racing a short race right now. We would have been sending it. Alright, so as soon as everyone gets in here, we will get her going. Pancake, Robinson, Corstese are missing the one and only Fuboy. I should have rolled the commercial, boys. I gotta get into that routine. Sometimes I just forget. You just get into that flow of vibing here with the chat. How you guys doing? Let me know right now in chat if you are watching here on YouTube or Twitch. So is that Fuboy? Did Fuboy join? No. Barker's in here. I'm assuming all the top dogs. Wasabi, Rocky Chop, Dirt Shark, PJ, Parker, Blue, Blaney, Corstese, Robinson, Pancake, should there not be? Who am I actually missing, man? Wasabi, Dirt Shark, PJ, Wasabi, Dirt Shark, PJ, and Rocky Chop, Parker, Blue. We're missing Fuboy. What it do? I gotta invite Fuboy. Is it doing this thing again where I swear it makes a liar out of me, man? I swear there's... I'm not missing someone. I know I am, but mental games, man. Wasabi, Rocky Chop, Dirt Shark. Check. Top 3. We got him. PJ, Parker, Blue. That's back to 6th. We got him. We're waiting on Fuboy. We got Blaney, we got Corstese, we got Robinson, we got Pancake. Oh, this man. This man's... See, I knew it, man. Sometimes you just gotta take a second. Invite them to the game. We're waiting. Invite Williams. Do. Alright, if they don't join. I think they're both all here. I'll invite Williams though. Off of qualifying. Do we do 2? Should we do who's next? I think it'd be Skull Crusher. This is the most confusing name I have ever I think that's an I. IAMS. Plasma coming through with the follow, greatly appreciated. Is this him? Is that supposed to be Williams? I think that's the man. The Skull Crusher's next on the list. We only have 11, we're missing 2 right now. Fubba might not make it. Alright, alright, alright. The boys vibing on Twitch. Alright, so if Williams doesn't join, should I just make it a race? Can't hold up the heat races all night long. Oh, he's coming. I think he is coming. I was gonna invite Skull Crusher, but alright, I need a timer, man. 9:57. If my clock hits 9:58, I'm inviting Skull Crusher, and it is a battle of the invites for them to get in here. Big vibes. Williams is loading. He is loading. He is loading. Yeah, I figured. We are waiting. 9:57 on the clock. Hey, okay, let's get it. Hopefully he has the right bike. He is ready to go. Of course, I appreciate all of you guys sticking around here during the downtime of the stream, getting the lobbies going. We're loading into heat race number 2. IOMA round 3 450 championship here on Xbox. Heat 1. I'd say Heat 1 was more of that spaced out heat race. We'll have to see what goes down here in Heat 2, if it brings some more battles into the mix or what. And then we'll be heading into that LCQ, and that LCQ can be some of the gnarliest action out there. Just straight facts. So of course, top 5 out of this list of riders make it into that A main. We have PJ, Robinson, Blaney, Corsteezy, Parker, Pancake, Wasabi, Blue, Rocky Chop, Williams getting in out of kind of that alternate spot, in Lugerio, Dirt Shark to round out the list. So we'll have to see who jumps up into that top 5. Rushing my guy, Mod Gang up in here. Thanks for coming by, dude. City Skylines vibes. Everybody is ready. Let's go racing. All the settings look good. Okay, double check. I don't want to run a whole race on the wrong settings. Okay. I say we go ahead. Let's jump on board with Rocky Chop. Tries to time the start. Does anyone get that jump? Pancake kind of has an edge coming into this first corner. Someone is flying across the track. Parker trying to hold on for that hole shot, but it looks like Robinson, the hole shot king, Mike Alessi over on PC, coming out with that hole shot. He's got some killer starts, so that can definitely pay off in these heat races. PJ going on by here. Through the whoops, he's kind of holding on to that lead with Rocky Chop taking over second. Rocky Chop drifts wide a little bit, and Robinson gonna be able to hold on to that spot. Both of them dive into that inside, and Rocky Chop says, man, P2 is mine. He's gonna set his sights on P-Job. And of course, everyone is super close right now as all these guys flooding through this sand section, which can be a tricky section to nail. And that's for sure here on this track. We have a battle for the lead right now. Looks like these two kind of spacing themselves out as Robinson, oh, who is that going down? Parker going down as he jumps into that section with Robinson, and look at the pack flooding on past him. So Dirt Shark's back in 9th right now. He of course was up on that podium in the A main at round 1. He has got some work to do to even make it into the A main at this point. So the charge is on. Chaos going down. I'm assuming PJ maybe made a mistake and Rocky Chop got on by. And it looks like the front of the pack, the Chaos, is kind of starting to settle. Man, I want to be spectating the back of the pack at the start of the race because, man, there are bikes flying everywhere, but then you miss like some crucial moment like Rocky Chop taking the lead. You miss that up front when you're watching the back of the pack. So hard to find that balance. It is so tough. Oh, and that is Rocky Chop going down. and that allows Wasabi. So Wasabi missed round 2, but he came out swinging at round 1. I believe he was that top qualifier. I know you guys will correct me if I'm wrong. He takes over the lead. Rocky Chop's in second, and PJ in third right now. They are kind of opening up a gap here over Corsteezy, who has made his way up into fourth, and he's got a little bit of a gap over this battle. Let's tune on in with Pancake right now. So he's hitting a different line. The 3 other guys there, Dirt Shark, Williams, and Parker, were like in sync over that section. Dirt Shark ends up off the track over the berm, so that is unfortunate. But now Pancake only has 2 guys on his tail. Was that actually, it might have been Corsteezy getting reset there. After the whoops, maybe went down in that 180 corner trying to slow up, and I think, man, we should have stayed on board with him. I think he just went down again, falling back to 7th. That lets Parker move up into 5th. Everyone's gonna shift on up past him. Dirt Shark's in 7th right now, so with like 6.5 minutes left, he needs to charge. Maybe just put in some smooth laps and make his way up into that top 5. Little bit of a battle going on right here, and this might be a taste of what we can see in that main event. Of course, Wasabi's out front right now with Dirt Shark, or not Dirt Shark, sorry, excuse me, Rocky Chop in second. Dirt Shark, he's here, he's lurking right now. He's got some work to do back there. He's not up front just yet. But maybe foreshadowing for that main event. I want to go on board with Rocky Chop here just for a little bit. I feel like before time runs out in this main event, we need to showcase the upfront runners, because when time starts to tick down and we're on that last lap, it's kind of best to focus on the 5th place battle that's going on, because that transfer spot, it can be crazy what goes on back there battling for 5th. Rocky Chop's trying to make the pass. He's trying to set him up. Of course, these guys are all super fast in these heat races. These 2 guys getting out front early, running similar laps. It's definitely going to come down to consistency, and if they both just run smooth laps, they might stay locked like this the whole entire time. But Rocky Chop is on the chase right now. Truly on the chase. Wasabi pulled away a little bit in that one rhythm. That table in that long rhythm section can be so fast if you get it right. I feel like it's a luck section for the most part, but that is 1 lap with Rocky Chop trailing our leader Wasabi. That can give you a little bit of a taste of the main event action that's going to go down. PJ in 3rd, Parker in 4th, and we come out of that onboard view to see Dirt Shark. We were just talking about him, and he has done what he needs to do, worked his way up to 5th right now, which is huge. Smooth line through there. He is opening up a little bit of a gap over Pancake. Pancake and Williams, they're in a battle. Best thing for them to do would be to charge to the front of the field right now. Use that battle pressure as fuel for the fire and try to make it up to Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark's actually starting to catch Parker, it looks like. I don't know if Parker made a little bit of a slip up in that last section or what, but definitely closing up the gap. And the leaders, kind of similar, well, not on the same scale, but they are starting to spread out a little bit. Not on the same scale of Cole's lead in Heat 1, but Wasabi definitely has a little bit of a gap over Rocky Chop, who's in 2nd, and PJ out front early. Got shuffled back a little bit, but he's holding his ground there in 3rd, with Parker and Dirt Shark kind of locking themselves into a battle. So with 3.5 minutes left, I think it might take somewhat of a miracle for Pancake to get up to Dirt Shark, as long as everyone up front doesn't make any mistakes, because that's a game changer, as you guys know. So other than the top 5 that we've kind of been focused on here, of course, Pancake's in 6th, Lugerio in 7th, coming through this sand section with Williams, the alternate, getting on in here, giving it his shot, his best shot at making it into this A main. in 8th right now, so he does have some work to do. And Robinson, of course, Robinson is streaming the 250 side of the Xbox Championship, so if you guys want, check out Robinson on Twitch. He's chilling in 9th right now. With Blaney just goes down, I believe, and Blue makes that pass. That's the top 10. Blue has some work to do. He is pretty far behind from having a shot at that top 5. Dirt Shark's trailing. These two are both in transfer spots right now, with Dirt Shark in 5th and Parker up ahead of him in that 4th spot. It actually looks like maybe PJ made a mistake. PJ is coming into that view, so with time running out, things might tighten up here. These guys are in a perfect spot to get it on into that main. They just need to keep doing what they're doing and bring it on home. With how quick things can go wrong, if you end up getting that snowball effect after one crash, say you crash once, end up crashing again, and you can't find that flow, you can lose a lot of time, and a lot of time quick. I feel like these guys kind of settled out. Did look like Dirt Shark here was going to make a push for Parker and try to get the pass. I'm sure he would go for it if the opportunity presented itself, but I think he knows he can just ride it home here in 5th, and look at the gap he has. Top 5. Top 5 is gone at this point. Wasabi, Rocky Chop, PJ, Parker, and Dirt Shark to round out that top 5. So Pancake running in that 6th. Of course, one spot out of transferring into the A main. He's going to be looking at that LCQ. Now he really needs a miracle. Before he slightly needed a miracle, now he really needs a miracle to happen for him to get up there. He's pretty far behind, but hey, being in 6th, that almost gives you a little bit of confidence going into that LCQ. I know you don't want to be in that LCQ, but you were the first person to not make it out of the heat, so you know you have the speed. You are right there, just below that bar. So I feel like if I want to be in anyone's position right now, it'd probably be Pancakes. Even if he doesn't make it into that A main, still some confidence for that LCQ, and he will get a chance to redeem himself there and try and get top 2 in that LCQ. Look at the battle going on. Usually it's the other way around. Usually we're watching the 5th place battle here on the last lap, but Wasabi and Rocky Chop, the battle has tightened up again. PJ, Dirt Shark, and Parker all battling it out right now. PJ just got like a speed boost there, man. I swear he was just in front of them, and now he is gone. So the top 5 were pretty spread out, and they're starting to tighten up a little bit right now. Rocky Chop maybe made a little mistake there, allowing Wasabi to pull away a little bit, but when we switched to this battle, Rocky was right on Wasabi's tail. Did we miss it? Oh, look at the ghost fade. That means one thing and one thing only. We missed a crash or a reset or something. So that's going to be costly for Rocky. Obviously, with Wasabi jumping through that white flag onto the last lap. These guys just need to get it around the track one more time. One more lap, survive one more time around this Glendale layout, and they are into that A main. Wasabi, early lead, doing his thing, being trailed by Rocky pretty much the whole entire race until this last lap here, where Rocky did make that mistake and he's fallen off the pace a little bit, but PJ running in a solid 3rd. This might be a battle here with Parker lurking behind, I'm sure. I don't know, we might see some silly Supercross action go down. Dirt Shark's locked into 5th right now. These guys are all transferring into that A main, so I don't see anything too crazy going on, but they also have all the time in the world right now, so it's not like if they go down, it's gonna, put them out of a transfer spot. I don't see Parker making any silly mistakes, going for anything dumb in these last couple sections. when they're all making it on. Oh, actually, oh, the slip up. Oh, I spoke it into existence, man. I don't even think PJ should have crashed there. Honestly, it didn't even look like Parker drove it in that hard on him. I think that's just Supercross physics. He got put into a weird slide and his rider just gave up on life. But they're all going through. Obviously, like I said, they have so much time over Pancake here in 6th. That's crazy, man. The leaders in both heats definitely kind of taking charge of the race and checking out from the rest of the pack. Obviously, Wasabi had pressure from Rocky Chop pretty much all moto until the end there. But that is your top 5. We got Wasabi, Rocky Chop, Parker, PJ, and Dirt Shark moving on to that A main. And it looks like Rocky Chop with a 106.7 was the fastest in this heat race. So that is almost 1 second slower than the top lap time from heat 1. So, and the slowest being a 110. About the same range. Let's go. That's the top 5. Everybody else is moving on to that LCQ. Let's check it out. Let's see if the LCQ lobby is good to go. We gotta proceed, confirm that. Exit on out of here. That is heat race number 2. Of course, guys, we will be back in a brief moment once we get the LCQ set up. The LCQ could potentially be some of the gnarliest racing of the night. So you guys don't want to go anywhere. Bear with us while we get things set up. And we will be back with that LCQ action.
What's going on, IOMA eSports fans? My name's Checkers from Racetech, and I'm here to tell you about something really rad. That's right, Racetech Gold Valves, bro! Plush feel, drastically improved bottoming resistance, and increased traction. All 100% guaranteed and made right here in the USA. Oh yeah, extra suspension, might as well go faster too. Check out Racetech Engine Services and get hooked up on your next rebuild or high performance engine modification. Racetech.com, check it out. Later, boys.
Motherfuckers hate us because they ain't us. Peanut butter and jealous. Haters gonna hate. And ain'ters gonna hate.
I've been flying, I ain't gon' hold you. I'm just saying, it feel like Goku. You ain't real, you like tofu. Deep fry my Bible, that's called soul food.
It's haters because they ain't us. Because they ain't us. Haters because they ain't us.
Stop it. Don't say it again.
She rolling?
For the vlog.
Two-stroke fumes.
You almost died, bro.
Just gonna go have some fun on the dirt scoots.
It's hard to tell right now, but we're pushing our bikes back.
We didn't know the track closed at 4. We're not trying to cause
Remember I was
problems.
down, but now I'm about this shit been feeling different. Cause I stopped counting on their love, I'm only counting digits. You ain't like me broke, once I got mine, I couldn't mind my business. Without a pussy, tryna find a way they claim they did it. Did it on my own, it's me, myself, and I, baby, I can't lie. I'm in my zone, bitch, I've been in my prime, fire in my eyes. Only depend upon myself to make it through the mud. I had my back stabbed too much to keep on losing blood.
Look like Legit has the slight edge coming into that first corner. Legit snuck around that inside, and the pack is stacked. Pull up into that second spot. Him and Rocky Chop, they are set to battle it straight now. Cole is into the lead in the blink of an eye. These guys are banging bars like no tomorrow. Cole's starting to open up a lead. So Rocky Chop makes a mistake and Gimme the Sticks goes on by. Dirt Shark must have went down. So we are on to that last lap. The train has done what it needs to do. Rocky Chop is close. I'm not sure if it's close enough at this point. Coming at you guys hot with that LCQ action. We are jumping right into it. The lobby is good to go. I just realized I didn't double check the race settings, so hopefully I set it up good in the first place. Oh man, short race length. No qualifying collisions are on. Physics locked on advanced. We got KTM, Course Steezy, Blaney, It's Braylon, Clapper 4545, Moto Daddy 42, Pancake, Blue, Legit Slicks, Luxurio, and Williams about to battle it out for the remaining 2 spots in this main event. Let me know who you guys, if you guys have picks, let me know who you're hoping makes it into that top 2 in the chat right now. You guys seem to be loving the stream. Of course, if you guys are just joining us, we are hosting the 450, round 3 of the 450 championship, of course, part of the IOMA eSports series. Let's go. Let's drop this gate. Let's see if anyone's gonna get a good start. It looks like Blue and Clapper kind of getting an edge on the field here, with Blue holding that inside line. Clapper is gonna hold on to second and he has the inside. Man, Blue messes up. Clapper had the inside line on him, and Moto Daddy had the inside line on him. It was just a whole snowball effect there. They were all coming together in that corner either way. Man, battling for the top 2 right now. Clapper's off to a good start. Of course, the first lap chaos. These guys at the back of the pack, they're all gonna be battling it out. The lag was surreal. Was it? Oh no. That might have been on my end, honestly. I'm still learning with doing all the scene switches and all that. So first lap is underway with Clapper out front. Moto Daddy is leading the battle right now. Putting on his dad pants right now. Putting on those dad shorts and holding on to P2. We'll have to see if he starts to pull away or if Pancake will be able to reel him back in, or any of these guys. We got Pancake, Blue running in 4th right now. We got KTM in 5th. Actually looked like Moto Daddy right there, right as we switched off. Made a mistake, but he is still holding on to his spot. He's holding his ground right now. He's gonna rail this corner, hopefully get a good drive through these whoops. Pancake, is Pancake gonna go for the outside? Oh, and who was that? KTM coming in with the clean, absolutely obliterating both of them after the whoops. I feel like that definitely deserves a warning, man. A little late now. I need to be on the ball with those, but in that situation, I mean, last lap of that LCQ. Oh, bikes flying, and Blue is gone off the track right now. So now KTM is here in 2nd. Of course, the pressure is on. Clapper is gone. Clapper has checked out. This is the LCQ, boys. The LCQ action. And right now, KTM in this 2nd spot. He is sitting in the final transfer spot. If you guys take a look at that mini map, there is a pack behind him. Everyone except for the 2 leaders and the back 4 riders are in this group right now, and KTM getting shuffled back as Moto Daddy gets the drive. They're gonna triple out of that corner side by side. Who is that going down? Did I just see someone go flying, or were they just tossing it? They might have just been tossing it. I'm surprised no one has went for some redemption on KTM at this point. Moto Daddy's been right there lurking around that P2 since the start of this race. And of course, Deezy slowly making his way into the picture. Of course, these guys all want to make it up. Oh, there's the pass right there. Oh, maybe not. Moto Daddy had the line. We saw as we were spectating course Deezy. And he almost had the line to pass KTM. And course Deezy almost ended up getting past him. I think course Deezy got shoved into the bales. Kind of just a racing incident. 2 of them coming together, and that's gonna set him back a little bit. Clapper is gone at this point with a minute left in this LCQ. He's just got to ride smart and make no mistakes. He's got a big old lead over KTM, who is starting to kind of solidify a gap over Williams. A big line there from Moto Daddy. I think Moto Daddy is hungry. He's been up in 2nd too much in this race to fall back here in the final stretch. So he's in 4th. 2nd is still within reach, but him and Williams definitely need to get a move on. If they can catch KTM, get the pass in quick and make it happen. But time is ticking, 30 seconds on the clock. So when Clapper makes his way to the finish line here, after getting out front early, that white flag is going to be out, and he is going to be on cruise mode for one final lap. Look at that. Wheeling those 2 tables. Just getting a nice bounce through there. Don't think that was like the fastest line that you can hit on a 450, but when you're in that LCQ, sometimes busting out those big lines is just not worth it. And look at the smooth riding right now. Insane. How smooth. Nailing every section. Clapper is dialed. Hit this corner, probably get a good drive for these whoops. I think probably still diving to the inside even though there's no one near him. That outside line just is not worth it. That white flag is out. One more lap for Clapper. Shout out to the lappers. Shout out. It must have been legit. I think he rage quit. I think he rage quit. He's out of here. He knew he wasn't going to make it. He will be going on to that. Actually, I know some series, last place in the LCQ. Do they make it to the B main? Everybody makes it to B main, right? So he's going to the B main. Clapper's getting the pressure. Oh, I'm so happy we witnessed that, man. These two are kind of checking out. Williams and Moto Daddy have spread out a little bit. KTM obviously put that aggressive pass in after the whoops and got himself up into the battle. I think Clapper is going to hold on to it there, but the pressure was on. He was in front of KTM and he took KTM out from being in front of him. That was wild. KTM just jumping into the back of him. So Clapper's going to bring it home, man. Got out front early, rode his own race, didn't have to deal with the battles, and that is clipping the tough blocks, the win for Clapper in this LCQ. KTM taking second after that aggressive move. Williams coming in third and Moto Daddy in fourth. Everybody here coming across the line. Look at how close the pack is. Everybody flying across the line. Zurio rounding out that top 10. This might be Slicks. Is this Slicks? No, Slicks is up in 7th. Milestone needs to fix the game. Fix the game, Milestone. We need game sound and 11th and 12th place on the leaderboards. I'm so bad at Braylon. I would have never called that. I knew legit left. I would have never called Braylon. Clapper and KTM taking those final 2 transfer spots. As you guys can see, the lap times here definitely a little different from those top heat race lap times, with KTM hitting a 108. Blaney actually had the fastest lap, 107.5. Just probably didn't get out to any clean, consistent laps, stuck at the back of the pack. So there we go, Clapper and KTM moving on with us in to that A main. So that means one thing and one thing only, guys. Qualifying, heat races, LCQ, all that stuff is out of the way. The gate lineup is set for this A main event. It's Braylon needs to get sent. Oh no. The beef things. Alright, so it's Clapper and KTM moving on from this LCQ. We are going to go ahead and take a quick break, guys. When we get back, we will of course have that A main action. We got to set up gate picks, so we might be back to make sure that that's all going good. So bear with me here and we will be back in a brief moment. Okay, I think we are set up and good to go. Race length is unrealistic. Qualifying, nope. Collisions on. Physics on advanced. Alright, here's the rundown of the lobby list. We got Fat Jesus, Cryptic, V-Shift, KTM, PJ, Dirt Shark, Parker. Gimme the Sticks, who made a killer performance, showed up and performed at round 2. So we'll have to see how he does here at round 3. Wasabi, who actually missed the last round, but is a top dog. Rocky Chop, DK Coltrane, that points leader, of course, and Clapper 4545. Now, we're setting up starting grids. Man, I don't remember how we did it last week. I don't remember if I gave advantage or gate pick to the people that got to choose. So we're giving top 4 the choice to pick gates, just because if you try to do everyone, it gets way too confusing, especially for like one person trying to do it. The system just doesn't work good. So it's main event time. We got Cole on that inside, the points leader, with gate number 3. Of course, Rocky Chop has gate. He wanted gate 14, but gate 13 is the closest thing. It looks like he's gonna be just beside the box. I'm guessing. That's my guess. Parker, or who is it here? Wasabi. I'm looking for Wasabi. I'm getting all confused. Wasabi wanted gate 6, and then Give Me the Sticks wanted gate 4. So I think we should be good. Fat Jesus for the win. Let me know in the chat, guys. Who do you think is gonna come out on top in this main event? I think we are good to go. Of course, if you are in the race and you notice something that's just not vibing with you, let me know. So gates for main, Rocky Chop with that 14, kind of coming from that outside. I think they need to just get rid of the advantages and just let them actually pick gates. Don't let the advantages interfere at all. We're good to go. Everyone's in here, and we should be smooth sailing through this A main. Everybody is ready for the action. Let's go, guys. Of course, round 3 of the IOMA 450 championship. The points leader right now, DK Coltrane. Let me pull up the points. How are the points looking? I know they're close. I thought I had them up too. I was all ready to transition to look at the points, and I don't have them up. Of course, Cole is leading the points. Qualified 4th, ran a super fast lap in his heat race. Right now he has a total of 56 points over Rocky Chop's 48, with Parker in 3rd with 46. So let's go. It is, of course, A main time, guys. Everything has come down to this. If you guys see someone in chat, or in this list, that you're rooting for, let me know in the chat. Of course, the top dogs that I've mentioned a ton throughout the night. We have Dirt Shark, Rocky Chop, Wasabi making another appearance. Give Me the Sticks. We'll have to see how he does. DK Coltrane, that points leader. And it looks like we are good to go. Let's run it. Gate drop time at round 3. I feel like we are about to witness a bar banging battle. Who should we go on board with? The points leader? Oh, didn't actually try to time the start, I don't think. Just taking it as it comes. Maybe gonna hug that inside. I don't think it paid off, because Cole has fallen to the back. He's still right here in 6th, so making it out kind of clean. I thought I saw him go down, but Wasabi came out with a killer start, got out to that early lead, and PJ has his starts dialed. We saw him get out front early in his heat race, and here he is in 2nd right away. The battle is going down right now. Of course, the pack is stacked. Dirt Shark hitting that outside line after the whoops. Everyone's just kind of trying to find their position here on the track, and avoiding getting shuffled back is key. So Wasabi out front early with PJ in that second spot making a huge mistake. Cole has made his way up into second already. Dive into that inside and give me the sticks. Not gonna actually run it in on him, just kind of letting Cole have that position. Obviously it's early, a lot of racing left, so you don't want to be making any silly mistakes this early in this main. Look at this, 3 wide in this corner. Oh, does that give me the sticks then going down? That allows a few guys to shuffle up. PJ into third, Parker up into fourth, and Dirt Shark in fifth right now. But these guys, of course, as soon as I switch away, they're gonna shuffle around. Look at the back of the pack. Rocky Chop is buried in 8th right now. Not the best start for the man. He's got some work to do if he wants to keep that podium streak alive. He is leading the rest of the field here. He's in 7th, and everyone back to 12th is piling up behind him. Of course, give me the sticks and Cryptic, both buried at the back of the pack. Everyone in here is fast. These guys just need some clear track to run a clean lap, and when you're at the back like that, man, it is so tough to break free. So right now, already just under 18 minutes left. This main event is just getting started, and we're starting to see Wasabi in first. He's opening up a gap, but he is keeping Cole on his trail. Cole is not letting him out of his sights yet. Just yet. But they are starting to pull away. PJ looks like he just made a mistake. That's going to allow Parker to close up. Dirt Shark here in 5th. KTM from that LCQ running in 6th right now. Rocky Chop's lurking behind him with 17 minutes left. A lot of work to do, a lot of racing. Is that Parker going down? I think it might have been Parker going down before the finish line there. Rocky Chop moves up to 6th. KTM in 5th. Dirt Shark and PJ in a battle right now. And did Wasabi go down? I saw his dot get a little freaky there. This is now the battle we're going to focus on. The rest of the pack, they can bang bars all they want. We need to focus on this lead battle. So Wasabi's in 2nd, trailing behind the current points leader, DK Coltrane. He's looking to make it a 3-peat. Winning the first 2 rounds. He's got this early lead now. We're going to have to see what he can do with it. Wasabi was running some really good laps. I'm bummed we missed his mistake. We'll have to see if he can put that charge on and make the comeback happen. All it takes right now is just one little mistake, especially if Wasabi runs one of his 105 lap times and Cole gets out there and makes a mistake. That's a lot of time made up just like that. So Wasabi was actually the fastest qualifier, but I do believe Cole ran a quicker lap in his heat race. So that's one thing to note. Dirt Shark come back to life here with the HUD. We can take a look at the leaderboard. Dirt Shark's in 3rd and Rocky Chop's in 4th. We missed Rocky Chop do work on that lap. We'll have to see if he can hunt down the leaders. PJ still holding his ground, but there goes Cryptic. Cryptic flying on by in that rhythm. Oh, and that's PJ jumping off a track. It's going to cost him a little bit. KTM's going to catch up to him, and I was going to say Cryptic's going to pull away, but with that mistake, PJ is right on his tail. And that shows you right there how costly even a little mistake like that actually is. Keeping your flow alive is so crucial in this game. Cole's starting to open up a gap. These two have kind of reversed roles after Wasabi, I'm assuming, made that mistake to give Cole the lead. Now it's Wasabi putting the target on Cole's back, and oh, a little bit of a sketchy moment there coming out of the sand. Dirt Shark has a little bit of work to do here in 3rd if he does want to make his way up and make any passes happen, but Rocky Chop is coming and that pressure is going to be on. I'm interested to see if Cryptic's going to be able to put on a charge and make it up to 4th. get in the battle with the leaders. Looks like PJ is actually kind of holding his ground here, so he might tag along. We just missed it. We just missed the crash from Cryptic. He goes down. That's going to be a costly one for the man. And the top 4 here starting to spread out with just under 14 minutes remaining. Cole dive into that inside. I think he's probably just going to focus on running his own laps at this point. He's opened up enough of a gap so he doesn't have to worry about Wasabi diving to the inside. He doesn't have to ride defensive at this point. He can kind of hit his own lines and not really have to worry. So we'll have to see if the train chugs on at this point, or if Wasabi or any of these guys, Dirt Shark or Rocky Chop, can put a charge on. It'd be crazy to see like PJ or Cryptic, who I think made a mistake there. It'd be crazy to see them make a charge, but of course 13 minutes left. We still almost have a full 250 main event of racing ahead of us here, so I really think anything can happen. It's interesting to see how Glendale races. It kind of seems like it spaces out a lot quicker than the other tracks. Oh, I missed the Dirt Shark crash too. Man, I gotta be looking at the riders, at the leaderboard, and at the mini map all at once. I need a 4th eye, I think. First I need 3 eyes and then maybe a 4th, but oh, I'm having fun with it, man. I'm having fun with it. Obviously, we can't be watching everything out there on the track. One thing I do need to keep an eye on, I saw they were doing, Smokey was doing it in the PC series as well as in the 250s, warning the back of the pack when the leaders are coming through. I don't think any of these guys have been super aggressive. I think the craziest thing we've witnessed tonight was KTM running it in on the guys after the whoops in the LCQ, so we do got to keep an eye on it, but I almost guarantee if there's like a takeout, I'm gonna miss it, just because there's so many people and so much action to be keeping an eye on that one thing is so easy to miss. DK doesn't lose. I swear he puts his head down. After qualifying, something sparked in the man. He came out in that heat race on the charge. Started things off with a bang, winning his heat race, and I mean, here he is out front early. He was pressuring Wasabi, who's running in second right now. Of course, Wasabi putting in a solid ride. I think it was just one mistake with the wheelie down the start straight there, locking up the brakes. I think it was just the one mistake that costed him a little bit. And Rocky Chop did get up and pass Dirt Shark. These two, while I was rambling on there, they were bouncing back and forth. And we'll have to keep an eye on this battle, because all it takes is one little slip up from Rocky Chop and Dirt Shark will be right on his tail. But those two, they're fighting for that 3rd podium spot. They have a little bit of work to do if they do want to get up into the battle with DK and Wasabi. DK pulling away though. He almost has that whole side section ahead of Wasabi, who then has that whole side section over Rocky Chop. These two are then locked into battle, and there's a big old gap back to PJ, who's battling it out with Cryptic right now. I'm not sure if Cryptic got kind of a worse drive over that Dragon's back or what, but it does look like the gap's opened up a little bit as we jump on board. Cryptic qualified in second, and I think this shows that all of these guys are fast. They're all running fast laps, and it is tough to make up time. He dives to that inside while PJ jumped to that outside. So he's lurking. I think he's going to try and put the charge in and work his way up past PJ. But PJ, I gotta say, putting in a solid ride here. A solid ride. All night long, too, even in the heat race. Is this KTM and Give Me the Sticks? Battling it out with Parker right now. Jesus is out of the lobby. I repeat, Jesus has left the building, guys. No more blessings tonight. It is about to get gnarly, alright? It's about to get gnarly. Hey, we can't make any comments about rider weight because we are locked on advanced. There's no standard up in here. Double coming through with the follow, my guy. I appreciate it. Let's go. At this point, with Cole checking out like this, it's gonna take a lot of mistakes for him to fall out of that lead. There you can see him passing Wasabi. Wasabi coming out of that sand corner. Unless Wasabi pulls out his inner Cooper Webb and puts on a late race charge. As of right now, this is how they stand, man. DK Coltrane chugging through the laps. A little mistake there, missing the triple. Just gonna get that wheelie scrub over the two doubles into the corner, and is he still hitting that? Oh, did not look like he was making that from helmet cam, that is for sure. Here's a look at Wasabi's view, running in second. So you can see Cole out front. You can kind of see him in passing, going down the start straight there, but he's not close enough to kind of put a target on his back and latch on to Cole right now. Wasabi needs to catch up a little bit more, and then he can start using that sight of Cole as motivation to try and make up some time on him. You can kind of latch onto the guy in front of you and focus on their riding, or your riding, and charging towards them. Looks like Rocky Chop taken over third, but has not lost Dirt Shark at this point. So you can see Dirt Shark's in fourth, in a solid fourth at that. Like, he has a big old gap over fifth right now. A big old gap over fifth, and he's lurking behind Rocky Chop. These two might end up banging bars in these last 7 minutes. Oh, true. I didn't think about that, eh? I think Milestone needs to improve. I think the race director mode is awesome. I think they need to improve teeny tiny things within the race director mode. But so far, I think it's a solid start. And I want to see if they actually use it for the esports tournament thing. But I think they do need to be able to customize all the settings and everything. And it needs to be straightforward, not like the... the gate thing. Oh, that's Wasabi going down. So that allows Rocky Chop to close up just a tad. Not a lot. It doesn't look like Rocky Chop is super close to Wasabi, so they're all kind of spreading out here with Dirt Shark falling off the pace of Rocky Chop. Top four doing their thing. And it looks like the battle's starting to go down here for fifth. Cryptic and PJ, they have been locked in a battle for how long now? I swear the last 10 minutes, these two have been battling for fifth. Cryptic finally getting on by there. We'll have to see if PJ does kind of just latch onto him and take this battle to the final lap. They've been battling for this long. I wonder if Cryptic's made some mistakes, because he does seem to have the speed. He qualified one of the fastest guys tonight. But one mistake and like PJ would be right back on him. And give me the Sticks, who finished up on that podium. Showed up last round, missed the first round, showed up at round 2, got on the podium. He's running in 7th right now. Was going to be interesting to see if he could back up that podium position, but the field is so stacked that like a start is key. You can see Cole got out front early, and it definitely pays off. Parker in 8th. So a solid ride from him too. He's in a solid 8th right now too, with KTM coming from that LCQ. He's chilling in 9th, but a pretty... It's actually Parker up to 7th as Sticks goes down. How close is Cole to lapping? We still got some time. We still got some time. Four and a half minutes on the clock as Cole crosses the finish line. The lead he has, you guys see where he is on the track. Here is Wasabi hitting the finish line now. And Rocky Chop has been able to close that gap a little bit. It looks like he's pulled away from Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark in that solid 4th. Putting a solid ride in. Cryptic's still holding on to that 5th, and he's gapped PJ So we'll have to see if Parker manages to get up into the battle here with PJ and put the pass in the bag. But I do want to keep an eye on this Rocky Chop battle with Wasabi. We need one mistake from Wasabi for Rocky Chop to be there. So there's 2 battles going on right now that I'm witnessing. These 3 battling for 7th. Or is it 6th? It's 6th, my bad. PJ, Parker, and Gimme the Sticks, they are locked in a battle. And Rocky Chop, if he can close up that gap a little bit, he will be right there on the tail end of Wasabi. I think Wasabi did make that mistake, so it probably took them a bit to get back into that flow. Does look like the gap has opened up a little bit more. I would say right now these guys are locked in. They are locked in. 3 minutes to go, so we're probably, if they're lucky, they'll run 3 laps, but I think they're gonna run 4 total. I do believe it'll work out to be 4 laps. Already, so I didn't even have to warn the man Clapper. I didn't even have to warn him. He is staying out of the way. He is parked on that mini-map. Legend. A legend of a lapper right there from Clapper. Of course, coming from that LCQ. We see him go 1 lap down early on. Well, I shouldn't say early on. We are like 18 minutes deep into this main right now. Cole doing his thing out front. Wasabi and Rocky Chop still about the same distance apart. And Dirt Shark still needs to work his way by Clapper. The lapper. Clapper the lapper. He needs to get by him to have a shot and a clear track at Rocky and Wasabi. So far up front, as time is ticking, I do think if Cole keeps riding the way he's been riding, I personally have not really witnessed one major mistake from the man so far tonight. The train is chugging. So I think he's locked in the lead. He can go into cruise mode right now and just bring it on home. Obviously can't slow up too much because Wasabi is lurking and running some fast laps here in 2nd. These two, I have a feeling they are about to battle on this last lap. The pressure is on for Wasabi. Dirt Shark locked in 4th. Cryptic is pretty far back right now. Like, I think the top 4 are solid just like that. So Cryptic took over 5th. Gimme the Sticks and PJ are battling for 6th right now. The train, man, getting out front early, it truly shows you what a good start can do when you can just get out and ride your own race, do your own thing. The charge is on though with only a minute left. Oh, that's gonna be close, man. I don't think, or actually I do think they will get across the finish line. Depending on how quick Cole hits for a lap time here, whatever his lap is. If he hits a 105, I think they are going 1 more lap, but the white flag might come out next time around. So the front runners really spread out, man. Really, really spread out. First battle we have on the field. Oh, Gimme the Sticks. I thought he was going down. Holds on to it. Parker and PJ, they are now lurking. They closed up a little bit on Gimme the Sticks. So these guys might battle it out here at the end of this race. Is Cole gonna make it to the finish line, or is he gonna get... I think we're going 2 laps, baby. We are going 2 more laps here at Glendale. So Cole's out front right now, doing his thing. The lead he has hasn't really grown too much. It didn't grow consistently. It just kind of grew to a massive lead and then stayed there. And oh, did I call it or did I call it? We have what looks to be a last lap battle here between Wasabi and Rocky Chop. Dirt Shark is locked in 4th. So I think these guys will be your top 4. It just depends on what order they will be in. The pressure is on. I know Wasabi's feeling the heat right now. Oh, a little mistake from Rocky Chop. But he rails that corner. He gets a good drive through there. We'll have to see if anything kind of tightens up here on this last lap. One more time over the triple for Cole after this lap. He's got to hold on to it for one final run around Glendale. This battle's still going on, man. The battle for 5th. Oh, is that a reset there? Cryptic in 5th. Give me the sticks in 6th. That could be a tongue twister. Parker in 7th. I feel like he's been at the back of the pack for I shouldn't say the back of the pack, but in and around 7th the whole entire race. And PJ, after having a decent ride going on, shuffles his way back to 8th. So still a solid ride. KTM and Vishiv rounding out that top 10. The train is on it. Oh, man. Did Rocky go down? I think we missed it. Because I think Rocky was on the hunt for Wasabi. And he went down as I was running through the field there. All of a sudden, the battle is Rocky and Dirt Shark. Man, I wish I witnessed it. I wish I knew what happened. But let's just go on board. Cole out front right now. Bringing it home. He's one section away from the finish. Oh, man, these boys are about to get saucy in the last section. The wheelie for Cole. He's coming across in. Let's go in first. Is anything going to happen? Wasabi, obviously, coming across in 2nd place here. I missed it. I'm panicking, man. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. So, Dirt Shark, I believe, went for the pass on Rocky Chop. They got together after the whoops. And they both went down. They got up, charged down the start straight, and ended up taking each other out in the 2nd corner as well. I switched at the worst time, man. The worst time. That is frustrating. We'll have to get the podium speech rundown of what went down, what happened there. So Rocky Chop did hold on to 3rd. He held on to that 3rd. Dirt Shark was lurking. I'm just wondering what happened in the corner after the triple. Because Dirt Shark could have potentially ran it in on Rocky. But man, we were too busy showcasing DK Coltrane wheelie his way to a 3-peat here in the IOMA 450 class. Grabbing that win. Got out front early and checked out on the field. Held a pretty decent lead over Wasabi, who finished in P2. He was lurking in 2nd all race long, and then Rocky Chop in 3rd. So everyone's dipping on out of here. Oh, dude, I'm bummed I missed that. That was such a goon moment switching at that time. Bummer. I came back to their bikes just flying. Bikes just going everywhere. Every which way. Of course, the boys putting in some solid rides here tonight. The train, DK Coltrane, continues that win streak. Wasabi showing up, coming across with a solid 2nd place. And Rocky holding on to that 3rd. I would love to see an inside view from Rocky or Dirt. I should have been on board with one of them, man. I should have been. Oh. The podium, once they were solidified up there, Rocky held on to that 3rd place. I mean, Cole and Wasabi were 1st and 2nd the whole entire race. And other than that little drama there between Rocky and Dirt Shark on the last lap, which I'm not sure what sparked it, if there would have been anything that went down in the corner before the whoops, or if there after the whoops was the first little incident and we witnessed the bikes explode. They came into that corner before the finish line. I want to say it was Rocky that got reset on the inside, but yeah. Dirt Shark says in chat right now that 3rd place was close. Closing in hot. Kind of an unexpected battle too. I expected Rocky to catch up and maybe put the pressure on Wasabi, but that did not happen one bit. One bit, man. Alright, those are the results. Do we do the podium interviews? Run some podium interviews if the guys want to. Of course, we would start things off with the man, the myth, Rocky Chop. Rocky Chop putting in some solid rides so far. Is that 3 for 3 in P3? Okay, so the inside scoop from Dirt Shark right now. He tried to tuck to the inside and he lost the front end and destroyed Rocky Chop. So I guess that was the first incident. We kind of witnessed it, and luckily for Rocky holding on to that spot, Dirt Shark giving it all he could. Something definitely happened in that corner before the whoops. I want to go back and see. I couldn't tell when I switched back if it was Dirt Shark on the inside or Rocky Chop on the inside coming out of the whoops. I couldn't tell. Dirt Shark was going for it out there. Of course, a solid ride for Dirt Shark coming in that 4th spot and holding it down there. A charge from kind of the back of the pack up to get 4th, battling for 3rd. So close yet so far because Rocky Chop able to hold on to it. I gotta find out from Rocky if he's gonna do a podium interview here, if we missed something there. We'll run these quick and then your boy Goonzig's gotta get to bed, man. I need a good night's sleep. Excuse me. Do I have a party? I do. Let's go. We're in 2. 106 is the last 2 laps. Good comeback for Dirt Shark. A laggy last weekend. Alright, first of all, my guy, I gotta make sure I don't have you muted this time around. Because I believe that did happen last time around. Start the music. There no music?
Do you have me muted?
I think we're good, man. Rocky Chop coming in 3rd on the night. Listen, man, 3 podiums in a row for you now. 3 thirds in a row, correct? I believe.
Yes.
3rd spot, man. You had a solid ride going on. About halfway through there towards the end of the race, I did think you were putting on a charge to catch up to Wasabi, but I think we did miss kind of a costly moment from you. Just give me a rundown of what went down and your race. How'd it go?
You know, I picked the gate a little bit more on the outside to kind of get away from all the carnage on the inside, and was able to cut underneath in the beginning, but then I don't know what happened. Someone just killed me in the first rhythm section, and then was able to like make my way, kind of muscle my way into 3rd, and then got hit again going into the next corner and got taken out and was all the way back to last, and then it was in the back for quite a long time, and at that point I kind of thought it was already over, but just, you know, put my head down, got 3rd, but honestly, you know, I had a little charge, but I rode like shit. And I'm super pissed off about how my race went, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Hey, there's always next weekend for that redemption. I know you're hungry for that win with everything that's went down here in the first 3 rounds, so I'm looking forward to the momentum that you're gonna bring into round 4.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good track.
Hey, luck of the draw, dude. Luck of the draw.
Yeah.
So that is Rocky Chop right now, man. He's still sitting in a good place in points. Solid results so far in the season, and another P3 on the night, man. So, congrats.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the interview, man. One step ahead of the game. Look at, he's 1 step ahead of the game. So that's Rocky. Rocky rode like garbage. I would say it. I get people that ask if I swear. It's like, boys, I am 23 years old. I just don't want to deal with all the little kiddies hating on the fact that I swear, so I just avoid it. PG Goonzig when we streaming. I don't even mind if other people do when I'm gaming with buddies and stuff. Okay, so Wasabi, 2nd place on the night here in the 450 class. Has to go to bed. He won't make the interview. Solid ride to the man. He says he has to wake up at 1 in the morning. Hey, the interviews are all optional. If you literally just don't feel like doing an interview, if it's not your thing, no problem. That's a-okay on my end. Interview Dirt Shark? Hey, maybe we will interview Dirt Shark, but we'll do it at the end. Maybe at the end. Do you guys want to hear an interview from Dirt Shark? It is currently 11:08 p.m. The one and only DK Coltrane.
you hear me?
Connecting. I think it was.
We are here.
I think Xbox was being a little weird.
No worries.
The train, getting it done, dude. That's the three-peat right there. I don't even really have anything to ask you because you pretty much were out front the whole time. So I don't know if you just want to give us a rundown of your night. The one thing.
I mean, yeah.
One thing, my bad, man. And one thing I was gonna say is you came from the qualifying there, and then in that heat race, it looked like you kind of stepped it up a bit. So that was there a spark or something that was ignited when you looked at those qualifying times?
I mean, I definitely wasn't happy after that. I mean, hey, as long as you're top 24, anything can happen.
Facts.
And my big thing was just no more LCQs, so I put a lot of focus on my heat races. And I think I was like 4th overall in qualifying, but I mean, I went to time attacker after that and ran a 105. So I was like, all right, I know I can run the pace. Got an awesome start in the heat race and won that by like 15 seconds. And you know, I'm kind of butthurt about the gate pick for the main because I chose 3, thinking it was on the inside, and dude, there's a tough block that like sticks out. Like,
Oh no way.
yeah,
I
if
know the
Styx wanted to
situation you
be-
mean.
Yeah. So if Styx really wanted to be a bad guy, he could have easily like ruined my night right there off that start. But I actually had the P1 going into the first turn. I got a good drive, but just the way it worked, where TJ and I came into the corner, we like stuck together and did the good old explosion.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Oh yeah, and I worked my way. I think I was up to 5th by the no, I was like 4th by the finish line, and I made a move on TJ, and then I think I got PJ in the sand when we messed up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, Wasabi missed last week, and he's a fellow BMXer also, and he was on the gas tonight, so he got out front, and then I tracked him down. I think he made a mistake in a corner, but man, that little man likes to play head games. We were in the same party the whole time.
Okay.
And, yeah, he was. Oh man, what a headache. Yeah, he killed it though, and we got it done. I'm stoked.
The head game's coming into play for the BMX boys, eh?
It's all mental, always.
Hey, mental games play a huge role in any kind of racing, anything competitive. So that's
Yo, we got
funny
T-
to get
we
that
got Tyler Smith in the chat.
inside scoop.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got other BMXers in the chat. Shout out to Tyler Smith.
The Tyler Smith, hey, he's loving it that you're here. The BMX world, man, I feel like it is a whole different scene. Hey, I gotta mention, you're walking away with that $40 tonight. I think the IOMA
I'm
boys.
stoked about that, man. Is that I think Tyke, Long Tyke, put that up there?
I believe so. Yeah.
We've been homies since like beginning of SX3, so shout out to him. I appreciate that.
So you're taking home that award, man, and once again, a solid ride, dude. Solid ride. I'm interested
Appreciate
to
it.
see what kind of momentum you bring to that next round, round 4. I'll have to see.
Yeah, man. Throw any track. We'll put a cool kit on and we'll go out there and see what we got.
Run that red plate and try to get the job done, man. I appreciate
man.
the interview, dude.
Nah, thanks for putting this on. As always, I can't say thank you enough to you guys.
Hey, man, it's a blast. Always a blast hosting.
All right, man.
I'll
Either way, thanks again. Thanks to IOMA, and we'll see you guys next week.
talk to you next week, man.
Later, man.
I said talk to you next week like he's gonna be on the podium. Is that foreshadowing? Maybe it's just meant to be who is gonna be first to stop DK Coltrane from his momentum. That is my question, alright? He's dominated the season so far. I see Kimmy up in the chat. What is going on? Sean, what's going on, man? All the boys showing up. Yo, I think you guys all just raced the 2-stroke race. Let me know in the chat how that went. I feel bad I'm oblivious as to who Tyler is, but I might have to go Google the name and educate myself. Wasabi needs the right track. Oh, an interview with Dirt Shark. Finishing in P4, and I mean, being one of the big names, it can be kind of like we're interviewing Roxon. You know how they interviewed Roxon and he got 5th? Xeno won. Carbon got the A main. Hey, let's go, man. It was a good night of racing. I feel like Glendale is... Man, Glendale's weird for racing. Is that just me? Got a sick clip to show? Oh man. I wonder if you can send it my way. Do we have an inside scoop? Is there a way for... I think there's actually a way for Dirt Shark to send me the clip too. Alright, let's get the IOMA stuff done and dusted with, and then we'll vibe for a little bit, but I do gotta get to bed. Okay, so Rocky Chop. I totally forgot to ask Rocky Chop about what went down in that last section. I'm not sure if he did explain it, but we're about to get the inside scoop from Dirt Shark, who put on a charge of a race all night long, and on the last few laps closed in on Rocky Chop, and some chaos went down. So the Glendale grind, man. I'm not sure about how the racing went. Dirt Shark.
Yes, sir.
The man, the myth, the legend. Listen, not on the box tonight. Just shy of the box. Like, that might be the closest podium finish I have seen so far in the season. But I need your inside scoop of what went down, man. Take it away.
Pretty much the last couple laps, Rocky Chop had like 11 seconds on me, and then all of a sudden the last lap I see he's like 2 seconds in front of me, and I get all the sections real nice, and then he's right there, and then I know he's been taking the inside at the whoops every lap, and I didn't do it once. So I came in, and I guess I just forgot I don't really know what happened. I hit the brakes in the middle of the whoops, and you know how that works. I don't know how they're doing the inside line right there, and I just kind of like got all sketchy, and it flew me.
So you ended up going over the bars into Rocky Chop.
I stayed on the bike. Yeah, like I was like
okay.
Sideways. Like I don't know, it was weird.
Banging bars.
It's weird.
Banging bars and going for it, man. Trying to make your way up onto that podium. Hey, listen, do you have you said you have a clip? Was it you that said you have a clip?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I think I sent it. Is it in like message request or anything like that?
I might just be blind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. It's my first lap. It's pretty good.
I don't know if this is gonna be a legit pretty good or not. So here.
I think it's stream worthy. It's stream worthy, 100%.
This is stream worthy with Dirt Shark. Hang on, I gotta get a good view. We're gonna go back to the lounge, and let's go. All right, on board with Dirt Shark for this clip. So this is first lap of the main. Yeah, you'll
see what happens.
My man busted out a 360. Was that that was a full 360? Moment of the night.
Stream worthy.
Moment of the night. That takes the cake, man. There weren't any like crazy battles that went on, so I truly think that takes the cake for throwing a 360 and finishing fourth. No way. Jeez. The risky play, man. The risky play. I would not want to be Parker, man. Witnessing that happen.
Oh yeah, I can do that. My parents skimmed his face. That was insane.
One more time for the stream. Some Travis Pastrana stuff up in here. Jeez, dude. I didn't even know that was possible. I actually did not know that was a thing. Clean, too. Sets him up for the corner, and he's gone through the whoops. Oh, I wonder if I can save that in any way, man. I'm gonna need to get my hands.
I can save it and send it to you on Instagram or anything.
Hey, that works. That works. Dude, I appreciate it.
That was such a good race. Glendale's not my track, but I was able. I rode a pretty good race, I'd say, for me on that track.
Yeah, solid comeback as
just
well,
rode
man.
Consistent. Didn't crash much. I just wasn't as fast as everyone. I just put down the laps and didn't make the mistakes.
Held your ground, man. I think P4, I know you probably would have wanted that podium. I know you were giving it your all there. But P4 after, what'd you get last week? Was it, I want to say 8.
I think it was 8. Yeah.
Yeah, so starting off the season strong, you know, on the podium, and then dropping to 8th, coming back with P4. I think that's pretty solid, man. And the clip of the night. I think we gotta give Dirt Shark some hype, man.
That might put me in P3 too, because I know it was like Parker and me right there. I don't know exactly, but we'll see after the night.
See what kind of speed you can bring to P4, man. Listen, it's a long season. That's only round 3 out of 12, so lots of racing left, man.
I've made the main without going to the LCQ, so I'm all 3 of them. We'll just keep aiming for that for now.
Unlike the teammate A's, that's some shots fired.
Oh yeah, he came back. He pulled the Nate Thatcher going to the LCQ round when he came back and just took that W.
That is true. That is true. And we'll have to see who can hop up and dethrone DK Coltrane. But I will let you go, Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark's coming for him. You guys heard it here first. Maybe he will be the first one to jump up and take that top spot on the podium. Hey, listen, thanks for the interview, man. If you want to toss me the clip, I feel like I'll use it for something somewhere. The highlight video in the next round or something. That deserves to be seen. Moment of the night. Alright, thanks, dude.
Thank you. See ya.
There we go, boys. A solid night at Glendale. Of course, DK Coltrane winning 3 in a row now. I just had like a moment there, man. DK Coltrane winning 3 in a row. He has that points lead, has that red plate going into the 4th round. We're still waiting to see who's gonna dethrone the train, because the train is chugging. Derail the train. There we go. Who's gonna derail the train? Because that train is chugging. Of course, we just talked to Dirt Shark, finished 4th on the night, but he's been coming through with some solid results. So far in the season, consistency is going to be key. It's about to be a long season of racing, 12 rounds total. We saw Wasabi show up once again and bring speed to the table once again with that 2nd place finish. He was out front early. Fastest qualifier of the night, and solid second place. Rocky Chop after some interesting moments with Dirt Shark there. I thought that's what the clip was gonna be, was them getting into it, but Rocky Chop able to hold on to 3rd and hold off Dirt Shark for that final podium spot. And Rocky Chop, that's 3 podiums. The only position that's changed on the podium so far has been 2nd place. We haven't seen any switches for 1st or 2nd. Cole winning all 3 races so far, and Rocky Chop 3rd place all 3 races. So I think that's pretty much it. Interviews in the bag, and that's another solid night of racing here for the IOMA 450 Championship here on Xbox. I do gotta give a shout out to Factory Effects coming through with the 199 dono. I'm back, sorry I'm late. I appreciate it, man. Better late than never. You guys are never late, and you guys never have to apologize about being late, man. We just here vibing. If you guys are here, you guys are here. Hudson MX 900 comes through as the legend of the stream. $14.99 dono, a 15er. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. All the donos are of course greatly appreciated. Never expected, and they all go right back into the content, whether it be here on the gaming channel, on the vlog channel, whatever it may be. It goes back into the content. Giveaways for you guys, which I gotta do another giveaway here soon. I think that's it though. That's it. A wrap on IOMA. I do gotta kind of head out here and get to bed. I need to get a good sleep. I would vibe for a bit and do some public lobbies, but your boy is tired. I do want to do some more public lobby streams. Maybe get into playing some more Call of Duty again and enjoying it. Streaming is a blast. I love streaming, and it's something... It's a mental battle to start streaming, but once I'm here streaming, I absolutely love it. I love every minute of it. It's just like a mental battle to click stream. It's nerve-wracking, man. So I don't know, I just want to make it like a normal thing where like I'm streaming all the time and then like highlight videos and stuff. So public lobbies with the boys and stuff like that in the near future. Kimmy's like, apparently the Dirt Shark mentality is great. 360 on the first lap. I'm happy everyone was kind of shook about that 360. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I've seen some slower ones where like you need a lot of airtime to get them done, but Kimmy's hating on the hair, man. You hating on the hair, beauty hair? Look at the Goldilocks, man. Look at how it's just sticking straight out. It's from my hat, but I need that COVID chop, boys. I should do a donation stream. What about like $500 I'd shave my head? That's not that much, man. I feel like the boys would get it. I shouldn't say that's not that much. That's a lot of $500 is a lot of money, but you guys know what I mean. In the grand scheme of things, $500. Would you guys take $500 to shave your head? I honestly, now would be a perfect time to do it, cause like my hair, it hit a point like I want to say 2 days ago. It's just too long, man. I can't do anything with it. 50, take a 0 out. Hey, we got the legend of the stream Hudson coming in with a 15er. We only need a few of those and we're at 50, so we gotta make it somewhat of a challenge, right? Of course, Hudson, once again, I appreciate that, man. Legend of the stream, that is greatly appreciated. So all the boys ran the 2-stroke race. I should go edit my Monster Energy Cup video. Oh, man. I really should. I should. Beauty hair. The beauty hair. I made my day, man. Alright, I don't know why I'm loading into Monster Energy Cup right now. I need to go to bed. I do got to give a huge shout out to everybody at IOMA for putting on the event, hosting and doing all the stuff behind the scenes so that I can put on the show for you guys. So of course they're doing all the organization and all that and all the work, and I'm here putting on the show, and I would say I kind of get to do the easy part of it, the part that I find personally easy, and they kill it, man. Like, qualifying's done, heat races are up right away. Before the heat races are even done, the LCQ is up. Before the LCQ is even done, the main event's figured out. So the IOMA boys truly kill it, and I think the streams are just gonna get better and better and better and better and better the more I figure out the streaming techniques. I don't know why I'm loaded into Monster Energy Cup. Maybe I'll go send. I'm gonna end it with a freestyle ramp send. I wish it didn't make you bog, but we'll go for it. We started the stream here on Monster Energy Cup. We will end the stream here on Monster Energy Cup. 2011. Past Barsha. Let's go. Oh, he's coming back. This section's fun. The stadium's so fun. I don't know if the track's fun or if the stadium's just a vibe. I don't know which one makes me enjoy it more. 1 mil challenge. Hey, I recorded a video earlier on this track, so I don't think I'm gonna title it the 1 mil challenge, but I potentially could. I potentially could. I think I already thought about that. I think in the future I'm gonna do a 2-stroke video, and it'll be like the 2-stroke $1 million challenge. I feel like that'd be good. I don't have a video done for tomorrow though, so that's kind of a bummer. Tomorrow's upload might be late, but all good in the hood. I think I'm on standard physics. Not gonna lie, it definitely feels like standard physics right now. I don't know if you guys can see like the funky movements in the air or not, but that's 1 lap. I'm just gonna go back to the freestyle jumps and we're gonna get Sendy with it, and then your boy Goonzig is out of here. Closing words. I'm not sure how Glendale is for racing. It seems like a brutal track for racing. Honestly, I don't know. It just seems like a brutal track for racing. We didn't really witness any crazy battles tonight. It was really just spaced out racing. People doing their own things. Leaders getting out front early and walking with it. I mean, the top guys were spread out in both heat races and the LCQ once they kind of got locked into place. So Glendale's a weird track. What do you boys think about the ESX tracks? Have they announced them? Are they actually out? I definitely have not played them. That was like the best jump I've gotten off of there yet. Oh, dude, that was sick. That was actually sick. Are the ESX tracks out? I definitely need to look into that if they are. I mean, your boy, let's be real, your boy Goonza game winning. I have no shot, but like, I'm down to participate. There'd be no competition if the winner was the only one that showed up, right? So, I feel like there are a lot of people in my boat where it's like, yeah, I'm decent at the game, I can go fast, I can hit some pretty decent laps, but there's a handful of guys out there that are on another level. Demons on the sticks. Demons. The stream definitely just broke or something. Alright, I am out of here, guys. I think that's it. It did, it restarted. I wonder why. I wonder what just happened. We're out of here. That's a perfect time to end it. Oh, 2 months just trying to beat records? Oh, I totally agree. They gotta be doing something funky, eh? It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. The esports tab isn't here. I guess we gotta wait, right? I guess we gotta wait. I think it's gonna be custom. Do you think it's gonna be custom tracks or like stock tracks? I thought it would have been cool, say, so there's that time frame for the first stage. I thought it would have been really cool if within that time frame they ran like weekly events. I forget how long the time frame is, like 5 weeks or something like that, 4 or 5 weeks. So I think it would have been cool if, like, say the first 5 days was on one track and they narrowed it down to the top 1,000 or something. You know what I mean? And then just keep doing that. I think it is gonna be specific tracks made just for the competition. I would think. I would definitely think so. There's that. There's the track editor contest. I think that's gonna be tough for Milestone to... My issue with the track editor contest is there are so many tracks. Pages on pages on pages on... Who's gonna test all these? Who's gonna test all of these tracks across every system and say that this one is the best one, this one is the winner? I don't know, man. Yeah, Kimmy, I agree with that. We'll have to have some esports talks in the near future, but Scotty is out 4:30 a.m. in Wales. Jeez. Santi from Argentina. Hey, Peyton says peace out. I gotta say peace out as well. I'm out of here, guys. Of course, IOMA 450s. That's a wrap on round 3. If you guys did enjoy the stream, some support would be greatly appreciated. We'll be back in the near future. Of course, my social media is linked down below. You guys know I'm always active over on socials. If you want, shoot me a DM. Start a conversation. That is it. That is all. I am out of here. Peace out, guys.